So the next table was Billie Eilish. What's going on with that?
I mean, there's just something that I want to talk about, and it's just...
Okay, we need to say it. We need to say it.
Will on the beat.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the Yin and Yang podcast. My name is Yin, aka Bianca.
Yes, and my name is Yang, aka Roberto. Woo!
Yes!
Okay, yes. This week I'm sitting on the floor because I'm feeling that we should go a little bit down and dirty. For this topic, we chose celebrities. I don't know how, but we're always up to date, and yeah, I love it. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, like I said, I think it's super weird how much I know about all the things that are going on in LA, Hollywood,
Yes.
like in the world out there. Like, I'm not even trying, but I know so many things. It's horrible.
Instagram made you an Ariana fan for a week, then it made you
Yes.
a Taylor fan. Like,
I'm a Swiftie now.
Yes.
I think that was so funny. When Roberto texted me one morning and he was like, "Oh my God, have you seen like Taylor Swift winning her Grammy and how she performed it?" And I was like, "Been there, done that,
Yes.
bitch." I woke up at 8 in the morning. I watched her Grammy performance and I fell back asleep.
For real, I didn't even know it. Wow, that's dedication.
Weird.
No,
It's
that's
weird.
good. That's so much fun. Like every time someone joins your fandom, because I don't know where my love for Taylor came from. Maybe it began like on a Thursday morning when I first heard Love Story when I was a teenage boy, and I was like, yes, I'm home. When someone joins your fandom, you're always like so inclusive, like, please come join the craziness. Like, I felt very alone in this, but hey, there we are, Swifties.
Yeah, and now I have so much knowledge about the whole Taylor drama that's like going on whenever.
Yes.
For
Yes.
example, like the whole Taylor Swift and Harry Styles drama.
Ooh, wait, new?
I told you a little bit about it.
Wait, there's new
that-
drama.
That I told you that they committed a crime. Yeah. No.
Oh
that-
yes, the
that
whole
they
getaway
killed
car.
someone.
Yes.
And it's like going crazy. Like everyone is talking about them killing someone, and apparently it was back in 2012 when they dated. Like I
Wow.
googled when they were together. I know everything about their relationship now.
Wait, wow, that's actually insane.
They
I love
dated
that.
between 2012 and 13. Did you say I shouldn't say that?
No, I love it. I didn't know. No,
I thought people are gonna challenge me now. Like, oh, you know everything about them? Well,
Yes, well, I'm like, they killed someone. Don't tell them out loud. It's a secret. But yeah, so that's so cool. Okay, so in this podcast we're gonna talk about like a few celebrities that we know of, like Taylor Swift, some short about Billie Eilish, Chris Pratt, and David Dobrik. So stick around until the end to know more. Bianca also has a small announcement to make, which again I know nothing of, but what do I know?
yeah.
Yeah, like so.
I see now. I know nothing.
I know nothing. So that's perfect. So yeah, let's jump in right where Taylor left off, because I want to know what this theory is. What the fuck? Who they killed?
It's so crazy. It's also so stupid. Like,
Yes.
of course they killed someone. Like,
Crazy,
It's just...
stupid. Count me in.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna talk you through the whole process of them killing someone and
Yes.
exposing it in their songs.
Okay.
So they dated between 2012 and 2013. And
You made
in what
notes. I
album?
love that.
Yes, I made so many notes. In what album did Taylor release the songs Style and Out of the Woods and I Know Places?
1989.
Is it that album?
Yup,
Okay.
the big
So,
pop.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Apparently in that album she wrote a lot of songs about her relationship with Harry.
Yes.
Which was to me new. Like I didn't know that. I forgot that they dated. Like it was out
Yeah.
of my mind.
Yeah.
Which is so stupid because I always listen to Style. Like You and Me Never Go Out of Style.
Yes.
And it's Harry Styles.
Yes.
It's so much. How have I been so dumb?
Yeah, same. Because I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know how it's with you, but when I listen to songs, I've kind of like, I always have this double feeling if I know who is it about, because I kind of want to relate it to my own life. You know?
Yes.
And I wanted for it to be mine. But then when I was like, yeah, Harry Styles, because I love Style. Like, it's such a good song.
Such a good song.
And now I just keep thinking of Harry Styles when I hear it, you know?
Which I don't mind, because I think he's gorgeous.
Yeah, women do think that, yes.
It's also a new fandom that I joined. Yeah, like, I don't know why, but I love Harry Styles now. I
Yes.
never cared about him at all.
Yeah, a good friend of mine too, like Linda. She's
Yeah. Oh yeah, she likes it.
she's in deep. She's in deep.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I will be in deeper.
No.
I promise her. No, but apparently, like, a lot of songs just tell the story of how they killed someone. Like, in Style, she sings about Harry picking her up in, like, a car with no lights and, like, driving through the night and just take me home, just take me home. That's, like, the first clue. So it was, like, manslaughter in a car accident. So they definitely killed someone.
Yes, going off of those two lines, I'm on board.
Those two lines, yeah, and it's just facts.
Yeah, it's just facts.
Then it goes further with the song "Out of the Woods." What are you doing in the woods? Why do you have to get out of there? Have you seen the music video? It's very dirty and muddy.
Yeah. And she keeps running away.
She keeps running away from something. Like, what did she do? And there's like, what is she saying there? Yeah, she's saying, like, I need to get out of the woods. Are we in the clear yet? Or we need to get into the clear. And, like, people are like, and she sings about a necklace. And apparently she and Harry had, like, a necklace together.
With a paper bird or something.
With an airplane or something.
Airplane, yes. Yeah, paper airplane. Yes.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So she sings about this, so everyone is like, okay, so they committed a crime with the car. They brought the body into the woods, and then they have to get out of there.
By
out
plane.
Of the fucking woods. And then in the song, she sings again that he hit the brakes too soon or something. So again, she sings about a car. Like a car accident, he hits the brakes. Who is he?
Yeah, Harry Styles.
Harry Styles.
Oh, or the guy they murdered.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I'm crazy and stupid, so like I'm on board.
And then, like, another song is "I Know Places," and there it's like yes, I know places where we can hide, where they can't find us. Why do you need such places? What's going on?
They are the hunters, we are the foxes.
Like, who is hunting you? The police? Because they're on your case.
Yes.
Taylor, be ready, because Roberto and we will solve this shit.
We will know what you did, Taylor. No Miss Americana documentary can hide the bodies in your closet.
So if you don't want this information to get out there,
please like and subscribe.
Yes. Write a song about us, okay?
Yes. But it's so cool because, I mean, obviously, like, I know those are metaphors and why she chose them, because they are so fucking cool. But like, and Taylor murdering someone, like, how? By her sweetness and her angelic voice. Like, she's like,
I also think that
and people are like, oh, I'm dying. And then they actually die.
And Harry are like the
sweetest
people that would least likely kill someone. Just run away. Like, they are just too cute and pure, and they could not handle this.
He wears dresses. Like, you know, fucking
they're
awesome.
Soft.
Yeah, they're soft.
They're soft.
They're
like,
too
they
soft
could
for
not
her.
kill.
We could. We could kill.
I think about this so often. Like, I could hide a body in a forest. Like, as if someone could find it.
Yeah, it's always in movies because they need to, like, have a plot. You know, because if you have like a murder someone plot and you go inside, like every movie that they go hide a body in a forest, like, I'm gonna tell the truth, is that they go in this giant forest and they hide the body, and you tell me that a woman with a dog and a dog sniffing that spot finds the dead body? Fuck off.
Makes no sense.
It makes
like,
no
I have
sense.
been to woods. Like, there is just too much space.
There's so much space. And if you like chop it up and divide it, insects eat it. you know?
Yes, and also, like, a woman with a dog, why would she go off track? Because she also just hit a body, you know?
She is hiding the fact that she killed a body, and then, she's like, oh, I'm gonna fucking snitch them.
No one is going off tracks like this.
Nope, it's bullshit. Easy. And not only that, like, there are multiple ways to kill a body.
To kill a body.
Too. Sure, yes.
Yeah.
Because
no, but I would also chop them up and like spread them.
yeah, dinner served. Ding 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 ding.
Honestly, maybe I will eat it.
Yeah. Depends on how hungry I am.
It's just the safest thing.
Yes. But yeah, so were there more clues to the murder mystery?
I mean, there are so many. Like, then they take the whole album of Harry that he wrote about Taylor, and there are so many clues as well. And I read through all of them, and I was like, yeah, makes so much sense, I guess.
Yeah, like, it's super fun. Like, it's really cool to make connection and see patterns, but also get a hobby. Like,
yeah, also, I think the people that came up with this are the people that can't get over their breakup. Like, they just need for them to have, like,
a storyline.
A bigger past.
Yes.
Like, something that follows them still until now.
Yes, exactly.
so-
that gives
so
their
at the
craziness.
Grammys-
Yeah, that gives their craziness, like, also a reason to exist. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
It's just then suddenly Harry and Taylor are still a present thing, even though they dated like 8 years ago.
Yeah. And the new boyfriend, which is probably gonna become her husband, Joe, is freaking awesome. Like, he's really cool for her.
Yeah.
Like, he's perfect.
Also, how fucking crazy is it that you dated someone and 8 years later people on the internet are saying you and him killed someone?
It's so
Like,
funny. It's so
what
cool.
must she think when she reads it?
She is gonna be like, they know. They know. Get everyone in position. People have found out about her situation. Harry, we need to call Harry. And then everyone like gets moving. They're like, okay, Miss Swift. I'm sorry, Miss Swift.
And then I also saw like clips from the Grammys of the two of them talking to each other.
Yes.
And people were going crazy.
Yes.
Like, in the comments, everyone was like, oh my god, my divorced parents are finally getting along again. After all these years, they talk to each other, mommy, daddy.
It's so cute. Also, the cameraman loved them at the Grammys. It first went to Taylor, then back to Harry, and back to Taylor all the time. Oh, it's so good.
I saw so many clips. Also, when he won the Grammy, that she was the first one to stand up and clap like crazy.
It's so cute.
Also, when he went on stage to perform, she was also like clapping and bouncing, and it's so cute.
It's so insane how powerful these people are.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. They go to like this exclusive Grammy party, sit there together and influence like the world, kind of. And so many people. And then they're just humans who like fuck with each other. And then 8 years later, people are still talking about...
Still care!
Yes! It's so crazy. Like, they're so powerful. They're so powerful.
I wanna be that.
Powerful. Me too. No.
Yes,
No,
I wanna
but
be invited. Look, there were like maybe 30 people invited to the Grammys. How fucking cool is it if you're one of them?
Yes,
you know?
it's so exclusive.
There was literally like Billie Eilish and her brother sitting at one table, Taylor Swift at the other, Harry, like what the fuck? Dua Lipa on another one. Like,
yeah. I mean, it's unreal because I can't express it, but they're hard workers. Like they work non-stop. They have talent, and I like work 50-50. You know.
But don't you think we have talent? Okay, no comment.
I mean, everyone has talent. You know, it's about the work ethic. It's all about work ethic, I think, and a bit of luck. And also being able to seize opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
But I definitely think that was it.
Okay, thanks.
That you're talented. Yeah, so the next table was Billie Eilish. What's going on with that?
I mean, there's just something that I want to talk about, and it's just...
Okay, we need to say it. Why?
what do we need to say?
She's blonde now.
She's blonde. And it's
is
crazy how people react to it. I'm blonde. No one cares.
Yes, you and I cared.
Did you though?
Did I though? You were in that fucking saloon getting like fucking held
Yes.
hostage. Okay, quick backstory. Bianca, when she dyed her hair platina white, she tried, and she showed a picture, and she was like, "This needs to be the color, and if you can't do it, tell me now. I'll go to someone else." And they were like, sit down, it's good. And I was like, for sure, because I'm not gonna pay if it's not this color. Like that's the deal now. And they were like, signor, and sit you down, and you're like, there for what, 8 hours?
I think 8 hours.
Yes.
I think until 10 or 10:30 in the evening.
It's insane. In the evening, like at some point, they didn't want to let her go because she was like, it's just not the same color. And they were like, yeah, but you pay. And you were like, no, we had a deal. And you cried. They held you hostage. I get called. And you were like, I can't leave the saloon. They're keeping me here.
Because
and I'm like,
they told me I have to call my friend that was here with me because you said you want to be blonde because I was blonde. I wanted to have white hair.
Yes.
And they were like, call your friend. He heard it. And I was like, but I only have 2% left. And I called you with my 2% and my phone died. The last thing he saw was me crying at 10 in the evening.
Yes. And I'm like, something's going wrong. There's like a fucking sketchy hair salon because you want to save money. So you go to the sketchy shit. And I'm like, we need to go free Bianca. And then I'm like, but what if I have to fight? And I'm like, no. And we go there. And then you were like, oh, hey. You were out already. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was such a crazy experience.
Yeah.
And I went through all of this and I got maybe 100 likes on my Instagram post. Billie Eilish. She probably had a great time dyeing her hair. Great hairdressers. And what did she get? I think
20 million.
Within 6 minutes.
Yeah.
I think she got 20 million likes.
20 million.
And that was a new record.
It's a new record. Yeah. She broke, and it's about hair.
It's about hair.
You know?
It's blonde hair. It's not even that she shaved it all off or a crazy color. It's just blonde.
But I mean, I get it though.
Don't. Have you seen how many people reposted? So many people took her post and reposted it in their stories. All these celebrities. And I'm like,
Yes, but I get it though. Because, it's not something serious. So it's already easier to you don't make a statement. So it's not like, oh, if you like this pose, you're racist. No, it's just she just got blonde hair, dude, chill, Second, she's young, so she's like the little girl of the industry, super talented, super into it. And in combination with her emo lifestyle and her depressive lifestyle, it shows that black was more an expression of her emotion, and her going blonde is also saying that, guys, I'm better, I'm doing good, I'm whoo. And also her reveal was all and that's such a mermaid reveal, and that's so un-Billie, because Billie's all, it would have been more I like my hair black. It would have been such a reveal, but instead it was and her winning Grammys, her going platina blonde, kind of it's platina blonde. Maybe it's something about her albums all going platina, she's selling like crazy, I don't know. So
okay, when you say it like this, that it's also a reflection of her inside that she brings out, then it's actually nice. Now I understand. I change my opinion. I will also repost it now. I swear to God, if I don't get followers for reposting it.
It seems like we're a bit bitter.
Bro, I'm so bitter. I posted my fucking cosplay that I did of My Hero Academia on Reddit. I got 800, 900 likes. Which is crazy.
Yes.
And I linked our YouTube channel in the hope that at least 5 lost souls would click on it and follow us.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
Yo.
No one cared. They all liked, they all commented oh, that looks hot. And I'm like,
thanks.
then go and check out our YouTube channel.
Yeah, make work of it. You know, there's more hot
Yeah.
there. Of course, because like you represent the themes are different. I
Yes,
think, but
I
still,
know.
like,
It was just worth a try.
I mean, is there not one simp? Are you not hot enough? Are you not hot enough?
I think I'm not hot enough. I think that's it. I'm
my God.
getting old.
No way, you are not getting old.
So sad.
I mean, technically, you are getting old. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Technically, we all are.
Which is fine. Like, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's not like I feel it in my bones, my shoulders, knees, and toes.
Toes.
My toes.
Whoop, whoop.
But it's funny that you talked about the blonde hair of Billie Eilish, because that's not even what I wanted to talk about. But that's better. Like, yeah, she went blonde. But
Tell me.
she released a documentary. Yes, and I really want to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
Same, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, because it's not on Netflix. It's only on Apple TV.
Most woman watches it.
Never heard of Apple TV.
Never. What the fuck? Apple has TV now. Like,
yes.
Yeah, it's
like,
so
I thought that
dumb.
Netflix and Disney Plus are like the biggest things. Plus. My German was coming out. Plus. But fuck Apple TV.
Yo, fuck Apple TV so hard. Like, why is this a thing?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so just for a moment, for everyone out there, isn't it just the most frustrating thing? We have like over 10 streaming platforms right now. Like,
it sucks.
Fuck off. Like, fuck off. They all want 20 a month. Like, all of them for real. Fuck off. That's it.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Thank you for that. Yeah, that's perfect. It's beautiful.
Like, yeah, just fuck off.
Just fuck off.
Just fuck off. It's
That's
not
the only thing we can say.
Yes, it was so nice. And now it's like, it's fine. You know?
Yeah. Whatever, man.
Whatever,
sure, do
man.
your thing.
It's so human. We're like, wow, it's amazing. And now it's like, whatever, man. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, but the documentary is called The World's a Little Blurry, and I heard so many good things about it.
Yeah.
Like, I even watched like a whole YouTube video about two girls talking how fucking good it is.
Yeah, I can
that
imagine.
It's so honest and real. It's just filmed on her iPhone.
Yes.
That's why it's on Apple. Yeah, it's mostly filmed with her phone. I don't know if if she has an iPhone or not.
Probably.
But it's mostly filmed with her phone and like a selfie stick in the phone or like action cams. And it's apparently so close to her. And for the first time, you also see like things about her and her ex-boyfriend that she was with for the longest time that no one knew about. Like, he was, I think, 6 or 7 years older than her while she was still 17. And
that's
it
so
was
Billie.
apparently so much drama because he was just such a douchebag.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she also feels like the girls that is attracted to douchebags, you know?
Yes, it makes so much sense.
Makes so
also,
much
she has like a
sense.
little bit older guys.
Yes, so much sense. She's such an old soul. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But, whoa, yeah, like, I also saw, like, a clip here and there on YouTube from it. For example, that she gets her tics and she starts moving around. And that's something else. And then just from what I saw, I was like, this is going to be amazing. Because Taylor's documentary got a review that it was very introspective. So it was very, like, about her life and personal and some issues. But it's still a narrative, you know? It's still a story. Like, she still is showing the parts that she wants you to see. Like, for example, she shows the clip that she's crying and she says, it's not about music anymore, you know? But you don't get to see the whole conversation. How does it lead up to her crying? What is being talked about exactly? We know it's about the Kanye West drama, but what are her producers saying? What are her family saying? What is happening in the whole situation? No, you just get to see like the clip where it broke her, which then you get an idea of like, of course it hurts her, you know? And of course it does. But you don't get to see the whole conversation. And with Ariana's documentary, it's superficial as fuck. Like, it's just her performing. And then a little bit backstage, and she's like, yeah.
But then again, because Taylor has also two things on Netflix. It's one time Miss Americana, which is what you just talked about, that it's very introspective.
Yes.
And then she had this other one, I think Reputation, where it's just a Reputation tour.
Yes,
where you
it's
can
just
see from a good point of view, just the tour.
The performances, exactly.
The performance.
The performance.
And I think that's what Ariana also did. It's just like the tour with some snippets in between.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay,
So I think that you can compare that.
Okay.
It's not about her life at all. There's like no cool interview with Ariana. It's just her on
going
stage.
like, yeah. And then, you know, she lays down a lot while performing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah. I just saw it. And then she was like, I get it. With those heels, like, they can happen. Yeah.
But if I would be a star, I would also just lay down on stage, you
For
know?
real, yeah.
I would rock this stage. I would run back and forth. I would jump around. I would lay. I would kneel. I would stand. I would jump.
Yeah.
I would do all the things.
Yes.
So I
Then
get
do it.
that
Let's
she
do
also
it.
lays down.
Let's do it.
Where? What stage?
I don't know.
No one wants me.
We can try. Fuck it.
Okay, does anyone have a stage at home? 20 listeners, please.
Yeah. Do you want to...
Maybe the guys from Texas?
Yeah. Do you want a home performance by Bianca? We'll send her over. Like...
I love that.
Yes, that's great. Yeah, so, okay, but then... Yeah, let's watch it, by the way. The documentary is out now on Apple TV.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thanks, Apple. Oh.
Thanks. How are we doing with time, real quick? So I know how many stories.
26 minutes.
Woo! Okay, then the next part. Do you want to talk about Chris Pratt or cancel culture?
Give me Chris Pratt first, because I
Okay.
think it ties together with cancel culture.
It kind of does. Yes, it kind of does. Okay.
And then we can jump to David if we still have time.
Yes, I really want to finish off with that because I really want to know what's going on with David
Yeah.
Dobrik. Okay, so Chris Pratt, like very shortly, he made me realize something. You don't judge people anymore maybe by what they say, but first you judge them by what they do. And you judge them by the weight of their heart, kind of like how good of a person they are, even if they have different political views than you. And that's so important. People are allowed to think different things. We need the left and we need the right. We need both of them, in a sense. Don't stop war. I fixed political situations.
Yes, stop war.
Stop it.
I think
I fixed it.
one of those, doesn't Jason Derulo have a new song like "Make Love, Not War"? It's so bad.
Well, if Jason Derulo,
I don't even know if it's Jason Derulo.
if he says his man, then let's do it.
Yeah.
There's not one Jason Derulo fan out there, you know? He doesn't have fans. He just makes music.
I mean, didn't he sing "Savage Love"? Did somebody? Because I like that song. I'm a fan of that song.
Yes.
Jason Derulo.
Jason. So that being said, Chris Pratt has kept very tight-lipped about what he votes for, and he explains that like he's a very Christian person. He is very religious, and he lives somewhere in an area where it's quite like religious and like farm life. He like works with the animal and he's like being cute with everything that he does. It's like the most adorable thing ever. But
I know.
it's so like, and he holds like a lamb and he's like, hello little lamb, and I'm like, fuck you.
I love Chris Pratt, so I'm really excited to hear what he fucked up.
Yeah, so apparently because he kept tight-lipped about like what he voted for, people assumed he was Republican. And in Hollywood, you cannot be Republican anymore. It's just not allowed. So because of Trump, you know, like you align with that, then you're against us. And because he still didn't talk up about this whole situation, I think he went like on Instagram to like have conversations with people of different ethnicities and different political views. And then people got even more reassured that, he's Christian and probably voted Republican. And then the whole cancel Chris Pratt thing started. And they wanted to get him out of movies. They wanted to, like, destroy his new contract deals that he had lined up. He wanted him out of the Guardians of the Galaxy. There was, like, a whole petition and a whole thing. And I'm like, fuck off. You know? Like, what the fuck? What did he do to deserve this? Like, people then go like, but he is keeping like the different political powers in how do you say that? Like, he's upholding different political powers, and that's against what, that is dangerous. But I'm like, yeah, fuck off.
Fuck off.
Like,
just like all the streaming things, fuck off.
Fuck off. Like, I have zero arguments. Nah, I don't know. I don't have the
it just
solution.
sucks
It
so
just
much
sucks.
because we know, like, celebrities are such open people for us. Like, we know so many things about them that we shouldn't know. Like,
No.
they're just people, you know?
Yeah.
But we, like, those are the few selected ones that are just out there, and we know so many things about them. So, of course, we know good things, but also bad things.
Yes, and
the whole thing with the political thing, which sucks, is that we don't even know anything. We just assume.
yes.
And because we assume that he is a certain way, we cancel him.
Yeah.
It's like, what if I assume now, yeah, you're homophobic. I'm like, you're gay, but I still think you have something against, like, homosexuals. So that's just what I think.
Yes.
I get the vibe.
I get your
and
vibe.
I will cancel you.
Yes,
now.
and you're out. And
you're out.
And I am probably homophobic. And he probably is Republican, you know? But what if?
Yeah.
What if? Like, I mean, okay, so let me get my thoughts straight. If someone believes a different thing than you think is allowed and accepted, that doesn't mean that that person shouldn't be allowed to exist anymore or to be able to express their feelings. Because what I said before we started the podcast, like, the more you push these things out, the more you cancel them, and the more you try to censor them, the stronger they will come back, and they won't change their views. It's just making the divide worse. And allow them to also have platforms and to talk these things out and then interact with each other, you know? If Chris Pratt, look at what he does. He's just a movie star that has a farm and a family and donations and that shit. Like, he's being a good person and a good civilian. Like, what is there that's evil?
He's not a dramatic person.
Ever.
Like, there so far was never drama about Chris Pratt.
Yes.
He's just wholesome.
Yes.
And now that he's not talking about politics, like, everyone hates what he maybe votes for, but they're also pissed that he doesn't talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what do you want?
Yes, like, fuck off. They want these groups, these mobs of people, these weird swarms of things that fly together on Twitter. They want to get what they... It's like, either you think like us and you are like us because we are doing that, or you get to be destroyed. It's dangerous, man. It's dangerous.
But we stand with Chris Pratt.
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah,
we just
100%.
love him. We just love him too
He's
much.
too hot.
Yeah.
Like, don't cancel him. He's too hot.
He's too hot, and please give him more shirtless, like, scenes.
But yeah, so that was my thing with about that. I think there's a lot of interesting stuff going on. A lot of celebrities stood up for him, obviously, and Twitter, and made tweets about, like, fuck off. Basically.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Like, cancel culture, just fuck off.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
And then maybe I can tie the whole David Dobrik drama
Please,
into
I'm so
this,
curious.
because it's also cancel culture.
Oh.
It's a little bit more intense than the Chris Pratt thing. Like, it's actually something bad happened. But first, a little bit of backstory. So David Dobrik is a very big YouTuber. He gained millions of followers because he was a big Viner. He switched to YouTube. He made so much money. He is very superficial with his friend group. Like, they're just partying, drinking, doing funny clips, and that's literally it.
And that's it,
you know? That's it.
And he
like,
became
he's not
huge.
the type of...
Yeah,
Yes.
if you know YouTube, you almost also know David Dobrik.
Yes,
basically.
and also his whole friend group was dragged into it, so it's like a group of people. All of them have YouTube channels, and all of them are super famous and rich now.
Yeah.
But they're just that. They're just a group of friends. Like, there's that film, what they're doing. So you have to keep that in mind. It's just friends.
Yeah. Oh God.
So, like, a year ago, it already started with the first cancel wave towards David.
Of course.
Because he did a clip. Like, that's when Corona started and everyone needed drama. So they were like, who are we gonna pick now? We already canceled Jenna Marbles, which is also one of my favorites.
Yes.
Like, all of my favorites are getting canceled. And I'm so mad about
Yes,
it.
and it's also like, why is it a problem
Yes.
if something offends you? Like, why do we care?
Yeah.
Like, it's so...
Yes.
I mean, okay... Are there any...
No,
I mean, is there ever a situation where it's okay to cancel something? I mean, like, I'm thinking immediately like Nazi platforms or something, or. But where do we draw the line? Because then people are like, yeah, but that's racist, or that's transphobic. Which I
think
get.
there are a lot of things that you should cancel. Like if someone is just out there being like a child molester or something.
Of course.
You know, like the Nickelodeon director that apparently just has a foot fetish. Like I think that would be the kind of person you could cancel.
Yeah, by the way, that's the funniest.
But no one is canceling him.
Yes.
Like, why does Jenna Marbles get cancelled for like having too much of a tan and pretending she's Nicki Minaj 10 years ago?
Yes.
That shit was 10 years ago, and people now are offended and they think like, get her out.
Yeah,
like she's a different person now.
Yes.
Bro.
Yes,
fuck?
and also like that was just YouTube back then. That's like that was just the type of comedy people were doing. Oh, it's
also
making me
back then
sad.
it was not considered like I don't know.
But it
like
was just
blackfacing is also something that I hate. Like
yeah, it's a parody. It's like
it's a parody. It's cosplay. It's just dressing up, man.
Yeah, but apparently, like I have to say, I don't really know the whole situation why it's also so bad for a lot of people. So I'm not gonna speak up.
No.
It's not my
I want to
topic.
talk about the David Dobrik thing a little bit more.
Okay.
So a year ago he was cancelled the first time because he sometimes did clips with his friends and he always asked for consent if he's allowed to post them.
Okay.
So one time he made like a clip with one of his like black friends.
Okay.
And he asked, hey, can you open up the fridge? And there are like a lot of watermelons falling out.
Oh,
and that's like a racist thing, you know? Like to assume black people love watermelons is fucking racist.
Yeah.
But he asked, hey, is that fine if I post it? The guy, his name is Seth, he was like, that's cool with me.
Yeah.
3 years later, he speaks up about it and he's like, that was so racist and I feel so offended. And I'm like, bitch, you gave consent. Like, I remember that video. I was there 3 years ago. I watched you laughing your ass off. So why? And then he, like,
It's a
David
power
found
move.
out and he took down the video. Like, as soon as he heard that, David took down the video. So I'm like, where's the problem?
Yes.
Where you needed clout? Wow. Good for you, Seth. Go fuck off.
Go fuck off. It's like
so that was the first wave.
Yeah.
And everyone started like hating on him a little bit.
Okay, yeah, but that's crazy to hate on someone for that because like we all make jokes and we all prank and especially that person is involved. But now it's like, oh, you can't do that because that's like racially really not okay. There's like very insensitive things going on and I'm not that community, so I can't speak for that community, so I'm not gonna.
But that's also why I say you have to keep in mind that they are a group of friends. They would never... Yeah, they make jokes that they think are okay.
Yes, and my
because
friends...
they know each other.
Yes, I allow my friends to make jokes about the fact that I'm gay. You know, like...
Yes.
Because sometimes...
Like, people don't shut up about me being a lesbian, you know?
you're not even a lesbian yet.
I'm not even one yet. Like, not fully.
Not fully, almost.
almost there.
Almost there. And, like, if someone makes a joke about me being gay, I can still I don't know. It's so exhausting.
Yes, and like that's why I think people from the outside should not talk about their friend group and how they behave towards each other.
Yeah.
So, but now another drama came out, which is actually worse. So one of David's friends, like hometown friends, his name is Dom. He had non-consent. Yeah, he looks really fucked.
Oh yeah,
like, very skinny, very druggy, and he's like. It's known that he's a bitches banger. Like, he posts on Snapchat, bitches come over, I wanna fuck.
Oh, yeah.
And bitches will come over
and they will fuck him. Yeah, okay, power.
So one of those bitches came over and she got drunk and she had non-consensual sex with him.
Which means...
Which means rape. Like, basically, that is rape. If she doesn't say yes, but she also doesn't say no for real.
Why was she there?
And he still fucks her. That's like another thing, like, so I don't want to go into that, like, because I don't want to judge her, because I'm judging her, like, because if it's known that he's fucking all the girls that go into his flat, why did you go there? Like, but let's keep that out.
We're not judging.
If you say it's rape, I believe you, like.
Yeah.
Why would you say that? Like,
then it still hurts.
But now... David gets shit because his friend raped someone. Like, David! He was not the guy sticking his dick in. He was not the guy holding the girl down. Like, what is going on? And then he made like
crazy.
And now he made an apology video, and people are not fine with it. They're like, no. And then I think, if you get mad about something, and that person apologizes, then maybe you need to also be able to forgive him.
No, because that's not what they want. That's not what they were looking for. They were never looking for the apology. They are looking for destruction. They are looking for power. These groups aren't out there to correct the world and to help both parties. They are there to advance their position. So if they have the power to take something down, and it's like a spoiled kid, right? Like spoiled children, they will try to see how far they can go until someone says, no, stop. That's why it's a golden rule to never apologize if you did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong, do not apologize. Because that shows them another in. Like, haha, we got them on their knees now. And then it goes further. Of course, he can be responsible for the content he creates, David. And he can be responsible for the people he is in contact with. But this whole situation, it's so black and white. Everyone's testing it out. It's
just so stupid. Like, he is not the guy that was in the situation. So why don't you just let the police and like the justice department handle whatever happened there? Why does it need to be so out in the open? Like, what is going on? I don't know.
That's so crazy. But they don't trust the police anymore in America. Like, they don't trust the suspect.
America's so fun.
Nukem. We said it before. We said it. We're so done. We're so done with America.
We just go there.
Fuck off, America.
We will do the whole Noah thing. We will build a ship. We will save Taylor, save Chris Pratt, all the people that we want to save. And the rest, nuke them down.
Nuke them. Fuck off, America. We're so done with it.
We're
all
so
these issues that are coming from you, the whole world. Like, we have our own things going on. You know, like, keep your shit. Like, we love your movies.
I also think, like, Europe is not really, like, that scandalous. I think I have this feeling the only drama that we have lately is like what's going on in England, and they're not even part of Europe anymore. Like the whole Meghan Markle and Harry thing. Another Harry.
What?
Like, that's the only drama that I hear from this area. And then the rest is all American.
So much drama. And also
so much drama.
Our drama was like England going like, we don't want to join Europe anymore. We're like, okay, bye. And they left, and that was it.
Or we don't want to be part of the royal family anymore. And everyone is like,
okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Fuck
But
off
in America, it's like, your friend has an acquaintance, and that acquaintance touched a boob once. So now you have to make an apology video.
Say sorry. And they go like, sorry. And they're like, no, it's not enough.
Now it's too late.
Fuck off.
Because now all the people are reacting to his apology video, like of David Dobrik, back to this. You know, fucking Trisha Paytas.
Oh, yeah.
I hate that bitch.
Oh, yeah,
she is in everyone's business.
Yeah, she's such a troll. Like, she tried to keep her away, but it just won't work.
Like she's just trying to stay in the community. She just wants... She's
like clawing her way
in like, there. Please let me be in there. I want to be relevant. Bitch, you're not, okay?
Yeah, but if you want to be on the Yin and Yang podcast, this is an official invitation.
Yes. Yeah. Trisha?
Yeah.
Call us.
Yeah,
I would love to have her in the podcast.
Dude, I would love to.
Because I hate her so much.
And she won't stop talking. It's gonna be really hard to... But
also, it's like a new trend that you go to like people, because what Trisha is doing is like behind every word she always adds an I was thinking maybe we should go to the grocery store.
Hate it.
And like now people are doing this to their boyfriends and see how they react, and everyone is always like, why the fuck are you moaning? What is wrong?
Thanks,
it's
Trisha.
So
it's funny. Thanks, Trisha.
Yeah, so
but
I'm just so over it.
Yeah, so the David Dobrik thing, like, what's the conclusion you think? What's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
happen?
getting It's so crazy. He is getting cancelled because everyone is backlashing so hard. He's losing all his sponsors, all his partnerships, all his things that he had planned for the future.
Wow.
And it's just so sad because he is a human being.
Yeah.
He's working so hard
Yeah.
for his accomplishments.
Yeah.
And then your friend making a mistake ruins your reputation.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Your reputation. Your reputation. Ooh.
Your friend ruins your reputation.
Ooh.
Yeah, it sucks. So Chris Pratt, David Dobrik, our prayers go out to you. Stay strong, man.
In these hard cancel culture times, the apocalypse has officially begun. They're coming for you, the crazy mobs.
Yeah.
They used to come for witches, and now they're coming
Now
for
we come
bitches.
for celebrities.
Oh yeah, or celebrities, yeah.
Oh, I liked your sentence.
Yeah.
Okay, it was better. I should have just shut up. Cancel Bianca.
Yeah, just fuck off.
Fuck off.
No,
Okay.
we're cancelled.
But I think that was it. So I can come up with maybe my
Wait, because I'm processing this. Like, they're so like, but at the same time, of course, we have to also look into the other side now. Okay, because if we can do, because it's like normal for us to like go like, oh, cancel culture. Like, there are a lot of issues, of course. So let's try to empathize with the other side, because there are just like a lot of topics like racial injustice and feminism and all these things that are currently very important. We want to create more open platforms and to be more inclusive and more diverse, and there are a lot of good things coming out of it. What my issue is with it is that the way there is filled with hatred and bigotry and fighting and calling people out and canceling people. It's a bloodbath. Like, it's a warpath, and it feels like a crucifixion, and it's like it's not very, like, it's not cute.
Also, I think like a lot of times the wrong people are speaking out about it. You know, if it's about what people, you know, it's so hard to talk about this because I have so little information about everything. But I think the people that it affects the most should be the ones to decide whether there has to be change or not.
Yes.
Like, it's the whole thing with when men try to decide whether women should be allowed to have abortions.
Yes.
Like, that's not for men to decide.
Yes.
At the same time, it's not for me to decide if I think that like a black joke was racist or not. Like, someone that is affected by it should speak up and be like, that's not okay. And then the counterpart should be like, oh my god, you're right.
Yes.
But they won't listen to... That's why women don't listen to men when they talk about abortions, because we don't care what they have to say. And that's why white people would not listen to other... Like, it just doesn't make sense. They need to have the right people speaking out about certain topics.
And that's the problem as well. And that's a really good point you bring up. Wow, you sounded so smart right now.
Thanks, I try so hard.
Yes. And I agree, of course, for the most part, because like that shows the problem right now is that within the group of the people that are affected is conflict. Like, there isn't one clear solution, like, for one person, and that's the problem with jokes. Like, someone in the community can find a joke about that community offensive, and another person doesn't. So there is not a solution to it. Like, when I watched the Community episode where he dresses up as a drow, which is a black elf from Dungeons & Dragons, and that gets cancelled because people think that's offensive, then I'm like, but then you just don't get the joke. You know, like, it's not about black people. And...
Yeah, he's literally another species that doesn't exist. Like, he's a fucking dark elf.
Yes.
He was not a black dude.
Yes.
He was a dark elf.
Yes, and motherfuckers. But then other people are like, yeah, but then it's a representative and it still touches upon it, and the visual imagery of it is still offending to the people who find it offensive. And then I'm like, but then there are no rules about what's allowed or not. We're just going about feelings. And maybe that doesn't work very well if you want to organize a society. Or... Yeah, because that differs too much, you know?
I mean, everything you say has a different impact on every person listening. if I say, y'all have ugly noses, then there will be, like, in a crowd of 10, there will be 5 people that think, no, I don't, so they don't mind me saying it.
Yeah.
And there are 5 people that get offended as fuck by
And
it.
or a person that sits there and is like, I know, and laughs about it. Yes.
Yeah, like, it's so hard to decide what should be cancelled and what shouldn't.
Yes.
I think people just need, because there are the big things that should be cancelled, and that's like racism and sexism and like all these things. Those are things that we should work against, that we have a better world. But not jokes in fucking
TV shows. Get a life.
And not things that YouTubers said 10 years ago.
Yes. That's weird.
Get a grip, man. Work towards a bigger goal and don't go for an individual person. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Also, like, the problem is the most people that are fixed and are healthy and are individual and can laugh things off and go like, they don't have time to sit behind Twitter 8 hours a day and mob people and care about this shit. They watch something on television, they don't like it, they turn it off.
Yeah.
That's also a thing, and people who are too obsessive and are too into it and have a little too less emotional stability, they will... Did you just yawn?
No.
Oh, I'm like, I thought I looked away and I was like, did you yawn? Oh, what?
For everyone listening, I didn't even open my mouth. Like, I was literally just chilling, and now he thinks that I'm an idiot.
Okay, here's an announcement. My mental stability is actually, it's fine, but help. But no, I think that's something that I try to adhere for myself. There are things that I don't like and don't agree with, and there are things that annoy me, of course, with the media. But then I'm like, maybe then it's just not for me. Fuck off, Fuck off, Roberto.
Then
fuck off.
Like, people should really get off the internet every now and then and not diss other people. They should diss society or like politics or whatever, but not individual people. Like, that what fucks me. Fucks with my head.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it fucks with my head as well, man. This topic, I could talk about it for hours and still not have a solution.
Yeah, because there is no solution for that. Like, people are just full of hate, full of shit.
Yes.
And some of them have a point, but no one listens to those people because the mass is just full of shit. Y'all full of shit. There's maybe one of our listeners that it's not, and you can find out who it is in the comments. Just fight.
I really like this topic. I hope it doesn't offend anyone.
Yeah, which is also so weird because we started this podcast by saying we're going to talk about celebrities. We didn't have any clue about anything, and now it got so deep and political, and we're like,
hell,
no clue.
Yeah, we're
also full of shit.
Everyone is full of shit. Everyone is full of shit, and that's why we can also allow other people to make mistakes. Fuck off. Just chill. Okay. So, what was the announcement?
Okay, it's nothing too big, but for everyone listening or watching, I don't think it makes you guys happy, but I think it makes you happy, Roberto.
That's perfect, because it's mostly us two with the podcast anyway. So
yes, soon we will share one screen for filming the podcast. Because I really want to come over and visit you.
Oh! Yay! So you just brought me on air so I can't say no, right?
Yes. I don't have a date yet. I actually wanted to say that next week is going to be that moment, but it's going to be in 2 or 3 weeks, I think.
Okay, I really like this announcement. I'm excited for that. I'm really excited.
So I'm definitely going to come over and we can film the podcast together in one screen. You're done with school then, have a little bit of free time.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. And then, like, we can, because usually people do that, right? With podcasts, they sit at the same table.
Yes, which I think is gonna be super weird.
It's gonna be super weird to like look each other in the eyes, but I'm also really excited for it actually.
Yeah, it's gonna be a new thing.
Yes.
And maybe it works. Maybe it's gonna be super awkward.
Yes, I'm like,
sit there like,
I miss my
don't
box.
look at me.
Yes, this is my box, you know? Like
if it doesn't work, you just sit in the living room and I sit in your room and we just do it like that.
Yes. Perfect. Yeah, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome. And then maybe we can look into making some entertainment videos as well.
Yes.
Yeah. That's good. All right. So, do I have an announcement to make? Bianca's coming over. Yay.
Yay!
So, that was a really fun one. Like, I really like celebrities. It's so crazy, and it's such a weird thing that people are so into. Like the whole Kardashians, for example, are just people just like watching them, and that's their life.
Yeah, I think we can make like celebrity-themed podcasts more often because there's so many people out there that we have opinions about and knowledge for some reason.
Yes, and
yeah.
For us under people living in the slums, looking up at these gods, it's just nice to talk about. It's just nice to talk about. Okay, so is there anything you would like to add? No? Okay, so thank you very much. It was a pleasure to talk to you, Bianca, as always.
Thank you.
I was your host, Roberto, with
Bianca!
Yay! And Roberto with
Bianca!
Yes, okay. Thank you very much for watching to the Yin and Yang podcast. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And bye!
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 Yes.
Fuck off! Fuck off! Cancel culture.
Okay, stop the recording.
Stop the recording.